Have you guys ever heard of the American Revolution?
Nope.
Never?
Nope.
Not even.
What are you guys learning about in social studies?
Natives.
Native Americans. So then you know what? You're going to be getting there. Because Native
Wait.
Americans are kind of close. That
So what are
means,
we supposed to write down?
let me show you.
Can we just copy off something?
Boom. Copy
Yeah.
off this.
Right now?
Yep.
Where? Where do we write?
Anyway.
Wait, is it video team?
Nope. We're just going to practice. We're just going to practice.
I have my handwriting. So
Honey, I always judge you.
oh, tomorrow, today, this morning we made a Coke for it.
You
I'm
did?
the guard.
Yeah. I'm a
Should be the
celebrity.
guard.
Who I get to be
Celebrity?
in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
I'm a celebrity tomorrow.
Oh, got it. This one's icky. I'm not kidding.
Oh, December.
Yes, that is the date. Can you believe it's already December 17th? 8 days to Christmas.
No, we only have 2 presents under the tree.
Well, because
Yeah,
Santa comes
right.
the night before.
2. It's me too.
I have my grandpa
And it's only,
my dad.
and it's only my sister's.
Oh, really?
I don't have any
mom
of my dad
friends
hate
yet.
me.
That's yet.
Your mom and dad love you way too much.
I know, right? I might get it. Why do we have this much paper?
Just in case. Okay, so we're going to talk about the American Revolution. And you guys have no idea what that's about, huh?
Oh.
That's okay. You're not supposed to know what it's about. So, but look at that. How tricky am I? I'm like Harry Potter.
What's that now?
Yep.
Okay.
See how magical I was, though, to get that to change? Okay.
Wait, will
So
I-
this is what we're going to be doing. All right? And this is your guys' job here. You are going to identify the events of the American Revolution in chronological order and identify the cause and effect of the events leading up to it.
Are these papers gonna be like are people gonna see these papers? Okay.
But you are going to have to participate in this. So,
Ah,
together, okay, let's read this objective together because this is what we're all going to be responsible for. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I will be able to identify the events of the American Revolution in chronological order and identify the cause and effect of the events leading up to it. How many of you guys know what chronological means? What do you think?
never mind. Well,
You want to give it a shot?
no.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make it very simple for you. So chronological just means that the order that it goes in is just the same way it went in time. So it's like, you know how you got up this morning, you got up, got out of bed, ate breakfast, got ready, and came to school. Did you do it in that order?
Nope.
What'd you do? How'd you do
Got
it?
up, brushed my teeth. Well, got up, got my clothes on, ate breakfast, brushed my teeth, went to Starbucks, got 3 buckets of hot chocolate,
Oh, yes, you're doing the, got
and then
it.
it spilled on my arm, it stings, and then I went to school.
Then you went to school. So the list that you just told me and the way that you did it in the order that it went in, that's chronological order. It just means that's the way it went when you did it in time. Peyton, did you brush your teeth this morning? I didn't think so. We wouldn't add that to his list of doing things in chronological order. What about cause and effect? Have you guys ever heard of that?
I have.
Layla, what's that?
Something happens, like they threw a ball at the window and then the window broke.
There you go. So the cause was what?
No, they threw a ball at the
They
window.
threw a ball, and what was the effect?
The window broke.
The window broke. Okay, so we're going to be learning about cause and effect and kind of those things that led up to the way that the American Revolution took place. And you guys are learning all about the Native Americans right now, right?
Yeah.
Have you learned about the colonists or the British
Yes.
coming
Yes.
over and the explorers?
Yes.
Yeah?
They
So-
killed beavers.
Yes. So we're going to keep, that's actually the exact same thing that we're going to be doing. And it leads up to that. So in chronological order, what you guys are doing right now with the Native Americans, that happened first, and then you're going to see how all of those things led up to the American Revolution, which is why the United States is the way that it is. Did you you guys get all that?
Almost.
Almost. Got it? All right. So now let's look at two key terms here.
How was
You got that? Where you at?
it up to it?
Okay.
There.
Perfect. Okay, so now here's some key terms. So this is just some vocab stuff that we need to go over. How many of you guys have ever heard the term revolution? Yeah? A couple of times? What did you, when you heard it, what were you doing?
We were reading social studies.
Reading social studies about a revolution. So then in this case, when we're talking about the American Revolution, we're talking about an attempt to overthrow another government. Okay? So the British, so England, they sent people over here, they did the exploring, they settled over here, they lived over here, and after they lived over here for a while, they decided that their belief system and values didn't quite add up with the way that the English did. So they wanted to have their own government, which is why we decided to revolt against the king over in Great Britain. How many of you guys have heard of the word colonist before? Right? Okay, so those are just the people that are living in the 13 colonies. So that's like, those people, colonists, would be the original American people. I wrote that down fast.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Got it? Okay, so now let's see what these two guys look like. There you go. Peyton, I want to see you come into school dressed like this tomorrow.
Okay, pajamas.
Okay, pajamas. Okay, so this is the British military, and these guys, because of their red coats, they were actually called the Redcoats. And then these are the colonists. This is the Continental Army. So when we're talking about these two different sides, these are the people that you guys are going to be visualizing. Okay? Any questions on those two? No. Any questions on anything we've done so far? You guys feel pretty good about it? I feel pretty good about it. I think you guys are ready to go with the actual lesson and the activity that I have planned for you. It is so much fun, and it's all in the computer, which is going to be great for you. You got it, bud?
I'm drawing a person.
You are. You probably don't need to draw a person. But let me.
People.
Okay, I'll print this out for you. All right. So let me show you what you guys are going to be doing real quick. Okay. Have you ever seen one of these before? Nope.
I don't even know what that
Can you
is.
see it?
I barely even see.
Okay. Let me get a light.
It looks like a horn.
A horn.
It's
Oh, there is a horn. It's a powder horn.
Oh, and there's the thing where they get the are you videotaping?
Not yet. I didn't push it yet, but I just want to see what battery I had. Okay, so now what this is a very basic timeline. So now if we look on the bottom, see all these years down here?
Yeah.
That's a timeline of personal events, yes.
Are we gonna have to rewrite this? When the videotape?
Nope.
Oh,
Don't
so
worry
we're
about
just gonna keep on writing.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things, and you guys are gonna go on a scavenger hunt.
In here?
A website scavenger hunt. So you're not actually gonna be up and around, but you're gonna be looking around all of these things. Okay? So now this is the paper that you guys are gonna have. Go ahead and take a look at it real quick.
Oh.
So now what you guys wanna
So
do,
what was that?
so what's the first date you see on there, bud?
1763.
1763?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, see this little box right here?
That's 76.
Yeah.
See this little box right here? So 1760, you're right here at 1770. So we're not quite in the 1763 range. We have to go which way?
Left.
This way. All right. So you guys tell me when to stop. Stop? Okay. And so then you'll see them start to slow down. Now as I go up to the top here,
I got it.
do you see anything in 1763?
Yeah.
What do you see that it says in
The Treaty of
1763?
Paris.
Treaty of Paris. So what do you think we're going to put right there on that blank blank?
Treaty of Paris.
There you go. Whoever has the best handwriting, you're actually gonna split this thing up. So you're gonna be partner 1, you're going to be partner 2, or if you wanna be partner A and partner B, or partner okay and partner awesome,
I'll be awesome.
I would think so.
I'll be Power Ranger.
You'll be a partner Power Ranger, that's perfect. Okay, so what you guys are gonna do then is you're just gonna go through this and you are going to find all of these little pieces of information that is inside of this thing. Okay, so now let's make sure we have this thing down. What's the next question that you have on it?
Who signed it?
Who signed it? Okay, so now we have to go into the Treaty of Paris. So you're gonna take your mouse little clicker, boom. See how it's a little hand?
Yeah.
So we're gonna wanna touch right on that thing. And then it gives you all the info that you need. And then you're just gonna answer the basic questions. Okay, so who signed it? Let's read this together. Treaty of Paris.
The Treaty of
Paris between,
Great Britain.
wait, no, you can.
I thought we were
Spain and Portugal.
Okay, let's start it one more time. The Treaty of Paris between Great Britain, France, Spain, and Portugal ends the 7 Years' War. Great Britain went to vast French and Spanish territories in North America. Okay, so who signed it? How many? So, okay, so that's one. Who else?
Spain.
Spain, that's another one. Portugal.
France. And France.
And France, there it is. Boom. Who said it fastest? I don't know who said it fastest.
I thought you said we're gonna go look at the website.
Well, how about if we just do it on the smartboard? You guys just want to do it on the smartboard?
No, you said we were.
Well, I'm not doing it. You're going to do it on the smartboard.
Oh.
So you're going to come up here. We're going to move this thing.
Up.
Okay? And then you guys are going to have to come up here. What's the next one?
Click on the Townsend Acts.
Townsend Act. So we got to find the Townshend Acts. Let's see. Where are they at? You guys see those?
Yeah.
Who wants to come up and hit that one? There you go. All right, so now let's see what it says about the Townshend Acts.
Townshend Acts. The Townshend Acts, a series of laws promulgated by the British Parliament, has an assert and
Exercise
exercise its right to
revenue.
Yeah.
In the colonies.
Colonies and strengthen and further
Okay, you're just making noise. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay,
Oh,
what do you think it means, bud?
British. Wait, is it on there?
You tell me what it means. So it's a lot of words and it's a lot of things that they say.
Oh.
So they're talking about the Townshend Acts. So now the Townshend Acts were a bunch of laws, perfect, a series of laws that were put in place by King George III, which was kind of he was the ruler of Great Britain back then. And he didn't like what the colonists were doing over here. So he made a bunch of laws that were kind of unfair. So what he did was he made some laws to extract or get extra money out of the colonists. Okay? So he taxed them, right? How many of you guys have gone shopping, right? When you go shopping, you see something that's 99 cents. But when you take it up there, how much does it cost? $1.07, right? So then that's because you have extra taxes on there. Well, the British Parliament decided to overtax the the colonies, and so in turn they protested. What's a protest?
Go after. Like
Kinda.
protest is like, but is it like this, but like you're gonna take it again?
No. So like if I protest something, let's say they ask you guys here to wear school uniforms. Would you want to wear school uniforms?
I would say yes.
You would. You'd say yes. But what if
I would
you?
wonder what color.
Well, you can't wear pajamas.
That's true. You can't wear Nike. Can't wear a Sutter shirt. Can't wear your football jersey. You gotta always wear the
Okay.
little blue shorts and the white shirt.
Let's go.
Okay? So, would you like that?
No.
So if you
Yes.
didn't like that, what you would do is you'd probably stand up and you would say, I don't like that, I'm not gonna do it. And you would be protesting the school uniforms. So that's a protest. It's when you're standing up against, you feel you're being unjustly treated, so you're gonna stand up against it. So they protested and they didn't wanna have to do it. So what's the question for the township acts?
What was it?
Okay, so what were they? There you go. Yep, partner 2, partner Power Ranger, that's your turn.
Wait, what is it?
A series of a lot of laws.
Very nice. And what's the next one?
Why did the British decide to tax the colonies?
So why did the British decide to tax the colonies? So now, when they're talking about raising revenue, that's what they mean by taxing. Okay? So, why did they want to tax? Well, they wanted to tax strictly
Why?
because. Strictly because they were trying to get money back for the 7 Years' War that they had had. So that's what you're going to have to put in there. You guys can go ahead and do that. Let me see what else we got.
Why did you pick us?
I needed 5th graders. You're both 5th graders, right?
Why did you
Because that's what I wrote the lesson plan for. Okay, let's move on from this one, because I'm probably going to edit that part out.
Gotta do from eyes. No.
So what part of that sounds interesting, guys?
The law parts, the players.
The Treaty of Paris?
Click on Boston Tea Party.
You want to go to the Boston Tea Party? Okay. When was the Boston Tea Party? Does that have a year in there or no?
Yes. Wait. No.
Okay, tell me if you guys see
No.
anything.
Go to the right.
Go to the right.
In Boston. British troops in Boston. Keep on going. Found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay, so where do we got it? All right, so click right here. What is the Boston Tea Party?
As a mob, Indians dumped more than 300 crates of British tea into Boston.
I forgot my pencil.
Go grab it.
Get mine. Yeah.
British colonies sometimes. Okay. Indians dumped more than 3,300 crates. Click on the first Congress.
So now which one are you guys finding?
The first Colonial Congress, which is a
I'm gonna pretend that you guys have now finished the entire
Okay.
thing. Alright, so let's finish today up. Alright, what did you guys learn today that you did not know before? I want you to take 60 seconds and I want you to tell your partner what you learned today that you didn't know before, and then partner B, you tell your partner.
I learned people living in 13 colonies,
Be louder. It has to hear you.
Revolution and attempt to overthrow a government.
I learned that colonists, the people living in the 13 colonies,
Anything off of your sheet that you guys learned?
I will be able
to intensify the events of the American Revolution in chronological order.
Chronological.
Identify the cause and effect of the events leading up to
Townsend Acts had a lot of laws.
They did have a lot of
Who was
laws.
Who was involved? British military and
Very good.
Co.
Okay, so now I want you to do the same thing, and I want you to tell your partner why whatever information you found out today, why it's important. Partner A can start.
So we can learn about history.
There you go.
Learn about natives and the people